Yes, is this the Titus Will? On I'm trying to actually speak to someone, an actual live person, and not a voicemail. I just left there, and I was working with Gary Carroll, and he was supposed to be giving me an appraisal on my car, and he took my registration, never gave it back to me.
Okay, let me page a manager for you, okay?
Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you for holding. We sincerely appreciate your patience. Please stay on the line. We'll be back in a moment.
These places play you for a fool, and they don't have any respect for their customers. They have no customer service decency. They don't care if you have to come back. They don't really care about the paperwork. They just throw your stuff anywhere. I bet he cares when his paycheck is showing up and that where that paperwork is, huh? I bet he doesn't lose that and forget to get it in on time. These dealerships are run so chaotically.
Ma'am,
Yes?
both of the sales managers are busy at the moment, but I spoke with Gary, and he said he was just getting ready to call you because the sales managers just gave it back to him and realized that they had it. They didn't know if you wanted them to mail it to you or if you wanted to come by and pick it up, or...
No, I want to complain about the inconvenience and his unprofessionalism. I know when he turns in his paycheck stub, he doesn't forget to get that in, and how careless he is that he doesn't care about a customer's registration, which is a basic 101 there. You guys are, I mean, what are you guys running there? I like to know. I need to speak to a manager and have someone return my phone call, and I need to be reimbursed for my gas for coming back out there.
Okay, one moment. Thanks for holding. We appreciate your time and patience. Please stay on the line. We'll be back in just a moment.
You probably wanted to steal my car and try to take the registration. Probably made copies of it for the jackers and the card stealers. I bet they work with them underground. Probably get a bunch of stolen cars from different states.
Hi, this is David. How can I help you?
Yes, David, this is Sissy Mitchell, and I just left, unfortunately, your dealership and worked with Gary Carroll, who was unprofessional, didn't give me back my registration, and I drove all the way home, and now I have to come back there out of inconvenience because I guess he doesn't know the basics of giving people back their registration, but I know he could probably turn in his time card real quick and fast and speedy.
Yeah, he didn't hang on. I had your registration. I was looking at your car, and he was talking to you, and I walked away.
Well, I told him that I wasn't interested in the deal, and that's when I should have gotten my registration back.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I don't know if that's the kind of shady jobs you guys do there, where you just throw people's paperwork around, or you just don't care, because registrations, you're not supposed to drive around without them. I don't know if you know the law, but when you get pulled over, that's the first thing they do is ask for your registration and your car insurance, okay? Do you realize the importance of having a registration in a vehicle, David?
I do, and again, my intent wasn't to hang on to it. You left before we had a chance to give it back to you, and I'm surprised that you would leave without it, to be quite honest with you.
Because I was actually,
Yes for you.
I didn't leave on purpose because that was his job to give it back to me. And after I was insulted with the $300 deal for a car that I bought for $28,000 brand new practically, I was a little...
Talking about your policy?
Yeah, I was a little bit upset. I don't know if you understand numbers, okay? But I wasn't really thinking straight at the time because I felt like I was getting taken to the cleaners. And I was real upset, David. So I wasn't, my job was to leave and leave there as mad without saying anything. I tried to. But then I realized my registration is gone. Now I have to come back there. And I want to be reimbursed for my gas money.
I could be happy to mail you your registration if you would like, or you can go to the Department of Licensing and get one.
Oh, okay, so...
Again, you made a mistake.
Oh, I just want you to know I'm recording this. I just want you to know I'm recording this for everyone to know how you treat people, okay? Because I shouldn't have to have my registration as important as I just told you that it is, David. And now you're being smart, Alec, to me. You're telling me to go down to the Department of Licensing where I used to work and fill out papers and pay for another registration because you don't want to reimburse me for the gas for your fault of not giving me back my paperwork.
Where's home at for you?
Why don't you look on the registration since you took it from me?
Would you answer my question?
Why don't you look on the registration? What difference does it make? So now you're such a cheapskate. Let me get this straight. You're such a cheapskate. You can't pay me $5 gas. Let me get this straight, Dave. I'm just trying to comprehend this right now. Are you really hurting for money? Really that bad?
No, I just don't want to be yelled at. I don't want to.
Well, I just want to be reimbursed so that I can come back and get my registration. Okay? I shouldn't even have to sit on the phone and argue with you. And I just told you the importance of having a registration in a car.
Yeah, it's critical. You need to have it.
And I want everyone to know how you treat your customers, too. And then I had to call and get up. I have to call and get upset. I have to call and fight you for you to rectify what's done. Look at you. You're talking over me and yelling. You're probably getting ready to hang up in my face. I'm sure that's what you do to most people, don't you, Dave?
You're funny. Keep going.
Huh? Isn't that how you treat people?
No, it's not.
I bet you treat your staff like that too, huh?
It sounds to me like you're
all I'm asking, Dave,
listen,
listen, I don't have time. You know, I'm not one of your employees, so, I mean, I know you probably play them and everything, but all I'm asking is to go to pick up my registration and get my gas card for wasting my time, okay, and an inconvenience to me. For you taking my registration and not giving it back to me, which you should, which is a basic thing that you guys should be trained on.
You know, I'm surprised that you didn't walk out with it. So, answer my question and tell me where you live at, if you would, because I don't have your paperwork.
No, so what, are you going to stalk me and troll me now? You need to know where I live so you can hunt me down?
I'm trying to figure out how much gas I should be giving you is what I'm trying to figure out, but I'm not getting any help from you. I don't know.
Well, you know, as much as you can spare, since you guys are so broke, I wouldn't want to break the bank.
You're just being rude now.
No, I mean, you're up here asking me about how much money I want for gas. I mean, you're wasting my time with this. I mean, do you play these games? I mean, do you do this at work?
I think you're playing games with me.
All I'm asking is for you to leave a gas card with me. If it's a $2 gas card, then shame yourself, okay? Whatever you do, leave it there for me. I will come and pick up my registration, okay, David? And I want to know the name of the regional manager over this office as well.
Martha, I don't know Martha's last name. Martha Morrissey?
Okay, thank you very much. And I will be there either this evening or tomorrow to pick up my registration and my gas card. Thank you. Goodbye.